guys, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different here, and I wanted to show you guys how much fun it can be just to do arts and crafts and what you can do with your hands. I'm going to show you a couple different things, as you can see. So this is a shell, and this is the air dried clay that made this. It's so much fun to make, and you can paint these with the Parker paints you may see over there. I'll show you that. And it's really, really cool after a day or two of air dry clay. So I know the lighting might not be perfect. I'm gonna dig into here and pull out and kind of see. Now this is really kind of the way you'd want to go to just doing something relaxing. Like this is the way you'd want to go, like working with your hands, any kind of drawing, you know. I want to have different experiences with you guys. I want to talk to you while I do this here. I know the camera's not perfect right now, but it is so important to have something to do with your hands, to have something to do when everything is sentient around you anyway. And so it's very relaxing. I'm just taking this, I'm kind of flattening it. My favorite thing to do to make shapes is I take I kind of treat the clay like origami here. I take the two ends, I fold them. It'll usually make some kind of a hole in the middle, like right here. Sometimes that looks like it could be, I don't know, like a big thumb ring. You can kind of like really get in here and experiment with the stuff. So that's kind of how I made this. It's kind of cute, right? It's kind of funny. It's like, what are you actually making here? But the thing is that art has a life of its own. You don't really have to have a goal. So what I then do is you can mold this to what the direction the clay tends to move in your hands with you. So you're going to take the bottom of the hole, and you're going to take, the way you can see this, you're going to take the bottom, and it's almost like you're sealing the clay at the bottom only, though, to make something that is going to be filled. And you can take and get a little more clay. I mean, we've been making a ton of these. I made a ton of these yesterday. And so you can take, if you want to flatten this out here, and just take a little bit off, measure that just with your fingers, and kind of like filling in any cracks, and then you can add. So put this down. I'm gonna make kind of a worm-like coil here, and I'm gonna wrap around just to give it a little substance. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This is just so relaxing, just to move your hands and have something, somewhere to really move your energy. Put this other coil around, this wraps around even more, and it gives it a foundational substance. It gives it a sort of a ring around, or like a kind of a fun structure. And then it's amazing because you can sit this here and you can wait. And like the seashell, I just was playing around, just flattening and just kind of adding, kind of like doing the origami thing, but then really getting involved in measuring. And then you're kind of like adding more It's hard to remember exactly how you're doing these when you get in the moment. I've talked about being in the state of being before, and you're really getting in the moment. You're really, see, you're kind of like, hopefully you can see all that. You're kind of like really forming something. I've been doing pottery for like years, and I never really knew it, you know? It's fun. So what we're gonna now do is I'm gonna reach over here. And show you this other one just from sitting around with just kind of sitting around with like not a whole lot of thought into what's going on, just enjoying the movement and really getting into like mindfulness. It's like the art of meditation where you're actually doing something and getting involved in like art. You're just mindfully sitting here, and you're mindfully meaning not precise, not detailed. You're just literally sitting here. And you could have your music playing. You could have a creator playing in the background, somebody that you kind of really vibe with, enjoy watching. And you can just not even think about what you're doing. And it's like, you're still enjoying, you know, you could have the TV on if you want. You could have nothing on and just be silent. You could be talking with your family and kind of going about life, and you could just grab something to do. See, I was just talking to you right now, and I made this little stone thing. It's just fun. So now what we're going to do, it's been a couple days, let's say, and I have this shell. It's fun to make, just mindfully. I'm going to pick out a random color here, and I'm going to open this. These are really amazing paints you can get. And you can pick any of this stuff up at the dollar store. But these are like paints that you can adjust, and you can go around and you can like paint the shell, and you can draw little designs on the shell. I just drew like a diamond heart, and you can literally like not even worry about the mess, enjoy drawing, and it's gonna code it. That's the point of it. Like, yes, you can take a regular Sharpie, but this is gonna code it. It's gonna have the technology of paint, but it's gonna code. It's gonna coat. It's gonna add a coat. And what that will then do, you can feel, it feels kind of sticky and waxy, but it's still dry. Paint the inside so that there's a design. And you can, I'm gonna add another color just for fun. I've never mixed before with this, but why not? And what's cool about this is that you can just mindfully have an object to paint on, and it kind of feels like you're drawing, and you're not having to take forever. It's like very instant, it's sticky, and it's a lot to it. I find that drawing along the outside of a shell or an object like this is going to give you that sort of a design space that you'll enjoy working with here. And so there you go. There you go. It's just fun, honestly. It's really fun to do. It's really fun to just find something to just do with your hands, you know, and just, especially with these high-tech times, you know, tech is going to be around us 24/7. There is no FOMO. There is no missing out. Everything is sentient now. Like, if you can come to that place in your life where you understand, then you're not going to be missing out by doing anything with your hands. You're not going to be missing out on anything. Like, it's really, really good for that mental state. It's really good for that state of being. It gives you a space to meditate that allows you to burn some energy. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm really excited to hang out with you guys and just create and do different things and experience life and just hanging out. So thanks for watching, and looking forward to staying in touch.